Hi there. We've done E and E7, A and A7, and now in this lesson we're going to have a quick look at B7. We want to be able to stay in the same scale area up here, minor pentatonic or blues scale, up on the 12th fret here. So we need to be able to visualise a B7 chord here. Now you might be used to playing a B7 chord down here. What you can do is you can drag that shape up to there, and it works except for the string, the B string, that was an open string down there. But again, we're not trying to play this chord. It's actually sort of physically impossible to play that version of a B7 chord there. The best compromise you can do is to do a C7 shape and drag that up to frets 12, 13 and 14 and only use the 4 middle strings. Or you can, if you were doing that version, then you've got that 14th fret of the first string as well. And even though you can't play the 12th fret of the second string while you're using that fingering, you can. It doesn't matter because you're not really playing the chord, you're visualising it, okay, because you're doing lead guitar. So as long as you're imagining, starting from the first string, as long as you're imagining frets 14, 12, 14, 13 and 14. Those are the ones we want to land on, those are the ones we want to sustain, but we can still use any note in the scale. Let's also think about which one of those notes from the chord is not in the scale. The 14th fret of the first string there, the F sharp, that's not in the scale. But you can add it in over the B7 chord. So whereas usually you'd play those two notes, 12 and 15, you'd add 14 as well, while the B7 is playing. And what else is there? The D is in there, the B is in there, and the A is in there. So there's another F sharp there, which you could play 11th fret of the third string. You'd probably play F sharps instead of Gs. I mean, G is in the scale and F sharp isn't, but over the B7 you can play F sharps instead of Gs. Get rid of the G just while that chord is playing. Let's get a blues riff in B looping and see what we can do. Okay, so we've done all 3 chords that we need for an E blues. When you play like that, one chord for a long time, you lose the real flavour of the 12-bar blues. That just sounded like a blues in B with a never-ending B chord, which is essentially what it was. But we want to keep E as our root note. So now we're ready in the next lesson to put all 3 chords together and keep E as the root note, so whatever chord we go to, we're always coming back to that home key. Alright, see you in the next lesson.